Hello, 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 everybody. Whoa, have I got a freaking message for everybody? Like, reading to like Chef's Kiss vibes. Hello, hello. I'm Carey Lee. This is Into the List 1717, and I have an 1111 portal message for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collective. You guys, Spirit was very specific with me when I was meditating. I normally like shuffle and do all the dealios like live, but Spirit named the spread. Spirit said, I want you to lay it out before you get on camera and do the clarifications live. And now I totally get why, because this is literally thebomb.com. Okay. Anywho, this is not a timeless reading. I normally do timeless readings, but this is actually a time sensitive reading, very, very specific for our times that we're in, for November 11th, 2024. The spread that I'm doing is called a horseshoe spread. So it's actually going to go through the past 30 days, what's happening right now in the present, and what's coming in with this 1111 portal for the collective over the next 30 days. So that takes us up to about December 11th or 12th, which 1212 is another really huge portal coming in. We've got a lot of things coming in as well. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the reading. I'm already feeling a lot of things coming through. Again, I am tapping into the collective's energy. I am picking up on multiple storylines, energy threads. And so that means, please, 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 there may be multiple storylines coming in. And just take what actually resonates with you, and you will know if it resonates with you. It's either going to be like, aha, that's totally me, I'm not even questioning it, or you're going to be extremely triggered by it, like, dang, that's bullshit, whatever. Either way, if it inspires you and you resonate, or it triggers you and you're like, damn, everything has light or shadow attributes, light or dark attributes. Okay, so anyway, let's get right off the cuff. This is like juicy. The first card, the Oracle card, using Rebecca Campbell's Starseed deck, big picture thinking. I wish the camera, okay, there we go. Big picture thinking. Look how freaking badass that card is. This is really exemplifying the star card. And you guys, that's exactly the card that came out to describe the collective's energy, is the star card. And so what's really loud about this Oracle card for me is that November 19th, Pluto, which rules Scorpio, which is, Pluto and Scorpio are all about taking those deep dives into the subconscious, a lot of times digging into our dark, digging into our shadow aspects, right? And Pluto is the planet of transformation, okay? That's giving me the death card energy in the tarot deck, right? Pluto is transiting permanently into Aquarius. It is leaving Capricorn and it is transiting permanently into Aquarius on November 19th. And it will be in Aquarius until 2043. Let me say that one more time. Pluto is permanently transiting into the sign of Aquarius, star card, until 2043. So this shift, everything that's happening right now globally, everything that's going on in the States, I don't think I have to mention what has just happened in the last week here in the United States, right, guys? It's got the collective really stirred up, no matter what side of the coin you're on, right? It's okay. It's okay. Because this card, the big picture thinking, is asking you to look at the bigger picture of what's going on and stop zooming in on what is happening to us right here, right now in 2024. Because everything that's happening in this month, the month of November, heading in up to the portal of 1212, it's like it is shifting our timelines. It is shifting the global collective timelines permanently. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's like this card is saying, we need more visionaries. We need the artists within you to come up and stand forth. We need more inventors. I'm getting chills on this right now as I'm speaking this. It's time for us to shift from this really rigid, construct, patriarchal run. And I'm not bashing men. I love men. I love men and women. Okay, I love all my brothers and sisters of the collective, right? But the way that things have been operating in our conventional structures, for instance, global politics, weather patterns, our healthcare systems, the way that we treat each other, even just individually, the judgment, the division, it is time for change, my loves. visionary thinking, big picture thinking. Aquarius is the opposite of Capricorn in retrospect. And this isn't a dig on Capricorn, because Capricorn, in its healthy right, knows how to show up in a healthy manner, where it isn't operating and functioning in its dark aspect, okay? But Aquarius is humanitarian. Aquarius is matriarch run, divine feminine led. The divine feminine within in all of us is rising, my loves, okay? And it's like, it is time. It's one for all or none for all. Everybody should be treated equally. Everybody should have, you know what I mean? We should all have the opportunity. Great Spirit has created this world, this universe, all of us. It's like we have access to tap into all of the good, all of the love, all of the abundance, and all of the prosperity. It is available for all of us. And so this is a time for us to really shift the way that we're looking at things, the way that we perceive things, our perceptions of things, the way that we move about the cabin or the airplane cabins of our lives. How do you show up for yourself? How do you show up for others? It's like, if you have been feeling this deep calling within you to do something different with your life, to do something different with your health, to do something different with your career, to do something different like on a volunteer level, to, get into a different type of a romantic relationship, or the way you show up with your friends or your family. It's like, if you have been like really the artist within you has really been dying to come to the surface, now is the time. If you've been thinking of an idea, an invention, now is the time, especially if it's something that is going to benefit mankind. All of humanity, all of the animals on this planet. We all matter. Every living being. So that's what this big picture thinking is really coming into. And I absolutely freaking stinking love it. It's saying Pleiades energy. These are our cosmic cousins, my loves. It says visionary. It says inspired ideas, divinely sparked ideas. So you guys are showing up. We're going into the tarot right now, okay? 7:14 on the clock. If you're still with me, awesome sauce. Hey, if you feel aligned with my energy and you want me to dive into your specific energy for what's coming in for you for the month of November, for the rest of 2024, my booking link will be in the description box in the reading over at YouTube. Full bonus reading over at YouTube. My gift to you, because I love you all. Anywho, moving forward. So the collective right now that is watching this reading, you are showing up as the star card. And as I said before, 17 could be important for someone out there. Into the Bliss 1717, anyone. I'm very Aquarian dominant in my chart. I'm air dominant in my chart. So that's one of the inspired reasons I named my business Into the Bliss 1717. I want to take people from the abyss of being veiled, being shrouded under the veil of illusion, and take you into the bliss of divinity. Take you into the bliss of freedom. Take you into the bliss of you taking your power back and trusting your intuition and being empowered by your decisions and your actions, right? And that is what the star card is all about. It's about optimism. It's about hope. It's about deep healing. It's about going after what your heart desires the most and making your dreams come true. And you don't have to chase your dreams, because if it's really aligned with your soul, all you have to do is focus on it and go for it and manifest it. Get your head in line with your heart. Boom, boom, da boom. So let's go ahead and, okay, another thing I got to point out before I go diving deep, I'm going to check out the past, what's going on in the present, what's going on in the future. It's like, I've got 4 10s showing up on the board. I've got in the past, I've got the 10 of Wands showing up in the past. Again, this is over the past 30 days. 10 of Wands, carrying all this weight, all of this collective energy. It's been really heavy out there, hasn't it, you guys? I mean, collectively, it's been heavy. I think it's been really heavy for all of us individually, especially for those of us that identify as being on the spiritual path on any level. And if you're watching me, you are. Spirituality comprises of our love lives, our friendships, our families, our work life, our spiritual lives, our volunteer and philanthropic lives, right? It comprises of everything. But it's like carrying all this extra weight. I feel like in the past, like with the eclipse season that we went through and all of the other portals that we had, the 6-6 portal, the 7-7 portal, the 8-8 portal, is literally bringing up to the surface all of these things, all of our shadow, everything that needed to come to the surface and be healed and be like integrated into our daily lives is bringing us to this point, to this 1111 portal. This 1111 portal is a powerful time for manifesting, a powerful time for going after those inspired ideas, those visionary ideas that you want to pursue, those artistic endeavors that you want to pursue, those inventive endeavors that you want to pursue. And so the 10 of Wands in the past is you literally, you as the star, healing that, putting those wands down. Really, it's like, instead of feeling like you have to carry the weight of, what's going on in your life, you know what I mean? Whether that's belief structures that you've healed, or it's like you've worked and operated in like a hyper masculinized way where it's like a jack of all trades. You've got your energy scattered out amongst like tons and tons of different projects. This is about that coming to an end. The world cycle, that way of being, this 10 of Wands, this everything being so dense, everything being so heavy, it's coming to an end. That's truly, truly what this 1111 portal is really, truly about, okay? What all of those portals up to this point, and I know I'm going beyond the 30 days, but that's really what all of this is about, getting in there and doing that depth work and really bringing all of that stuff up to the surface, and it comes to an end. So however that resonates with you, I mean, this could actually be your work life, your love life. It could be your finance house, you know what I mean? It could be anything. I feel like what's coming in the present right now, I've got the Knight of Wands. So a lot of you may have been relocating. That's been very, very heavy in a lot of my readings. You may have been called to move. That could have been in like the next town over. It could be the next state over, across the country, into a new country. But a lot of you felt called to relocate, and either you've already done that or that's happening right now, or you're like executing those plans to come in. And it's like, again, this is like a big wish. Like, you're called to do it. It's part of your soul's blueprint. Okay. Others of you have been really contemplating traveling, and like maybe you're, deciding to like take the plunge and become a nomad, and like you're blessed with the opportunity to like work remotely. And again, we all had a taste of that working remote life with the pandemic, and it was actually a blessing in disguise for many of us, because we discovered, wow, we're really able to tap into who we really truly are. And we like being, unique in our own right. And that's other Aquarian energy, just being uniquely you. So the Emperor showing up in the present with that Knight of Wands. So again, whatever it is that's been calling you, like right now, right here, right now, the Emperor is all about taking action. And the Emperor is making decisions in his light attribute. He is making decisions and choices that benefit everybody. So this is going to be a good move for you and your family. This is going to be a good move for you and your career, your business, your spiritual path, right? The Emperor and his desirable parts, he has his feminine and masculine energies integrated within him. So this is you stepping into your power and really creating and building your own security within. I love this because I've got the Ace of Swords and I've got the High Priestess in the back end energy. And it's like the High Priestess is about doing the depth work, right? But the High Priestess is also about really, truly sinking into our heart space. She's like divine feminine archetype, one of the many that's in the tarot deck. And it's like she is all about, I trust my inner knowing above and beyond anything on the external. Anything and everything I need in terms of wisdom and knowledge is already within me. Okay. And this Ace of Swords is being really, really crystal clear on that. And if you're not there yet, this is where you're heading. This is where it's heading on a collective level. Really, truly learning how to use our own discernment individually, not paying attention to mainstream media, not paying attention to what people who aren't on the path are considering and thinking when they're still plugged in the matrix. You know what I mean? And that's not a dig. I'm not here judging or digging. I want to be really, really clear. I honor everybody for where they're at. I'm addressing folks out there that you identify on the spiritual path, or you identify it as being on the ascension path, or the transformational path, or the awakening path. It truly, truly is really all the same. It's just what your heart resonates with and what you feel comfortable and secure with. But the bottom line is with this Ace of Swords, this is a hell yes. You are either learning how to truly trust your inner knowing, your intuition, fruition, your clairs, or you have already gotten to that point, or it's coming in for you. It's like you're not using the mind, the logical parts of the mind to make decisions and choices. You're using your heart to lead you. So when I said big picture thinking and visionary thinking, we need the artists, we need the inventors, we need people to step up to the plate and bring these beautiful, beautiful ideas to fruition, especially the ones that are actually beneficial for for humans and animals. It's like that's coming from your soul, which is coming from your heart, which that's totally high priestess energy. We use our minds and the logic, okay, to empower us. That would also be emperor energy. We use our minds, the masculine energy, to actually figure out the steps, the actionable steps to act, to take the action and make it happen and bring it to fruition. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm really digging that. A lot of us are also, here's the angels and the temperance card and the back end energy. I've got Aquarius energy. I've got Sagittarian energy on the board, Aries energy. We are definitely, the angels, the temperance is coming in very fast. The temperance card is really truly about finding our balance, finding the balance in our personal lives. How do we show up for work? How do we show up for our families? Are we having fun? Are we getting enough rest? Are we having enough really good sex? Are we having enough fun? Are we using our creative juices? You know what I mean? Are we taking enough time for meditation? Are we paying attention to our health? It's everything. It's finding the balance. It's having patience. It's knowing that we can trust and have faith, unreasonable trust and faith in the divine's timing and planning and providence over our lives. We are co-creators. We are working with the divine. I love this so much. It's like the overarching energy, all these tens. I've got the 10 of wands. I've got the 10 of cups. This is the overarching energy, my loves. Look at how happy. Look at the difference. We're going from this to this. We're going from feeling like we're carrying the weight of everybody's expectations on us, carrying the weight of old belief structures. We're breaking generational patterns. Here's the 10 of Pentacles in the future. We're breaking generational patterns. A lot of us identify as the black sheep. Bam! You know what I'm saying? We're breaking past life patterns because a lot of this work carries over from past lives, man. It does. And if you're vibing with that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, overarching energy with this 10 of cups, this is about having an abundant mindset, not a mindset of pessimism and struggle and strife, not expecting things to go wrong. We're expecting things to work out for our best and most blessed and highest. We're doing things that bring us real, true fulfillment from our hearts. We're doing things that bring us into that state, the graces of joy, the graces of love, the graces of gratitude. This is spirit with the rainbow. Anytime I see a rainbow, whether it shows up on a card, artwork, out in Mother Nature, to me, that's spirit giving me the blessing. Like, I got you, girl. I see you. I got you. It's good. Keep going. Keep moving forward. This is spirit giving the collective that nod. Things are going to look up. Even if they're not looking that way right now, you know what I mean? It's just like when you go to organize your closet out. Think about it. Or the junk drawer. Let's talk about the junk drawer. Everybody's got a junk drawer. And if you don't, you're freaking lying. When you go to clean out the junk drawer, whether it's in your kitchen or your shed or wherever, when you take everything out and you're like, oh my God, how did I get everything in that drawer? Because it looks like a freaking bomb just went off and it's a freaking mess. Everything always gets cranked up and looks more chaotic before it actually calms down and smooths out. No difference than between the 10 of wands and the 10 of cups. You know what I'm saying? So, that, I hope that you guys are like sticking with me on this. I know I'm kind of all over the board. So anyway, in the present, again, some of you are in the process of relocating. You're making that final decision. You're taking the actionable steps and you're executing. Some of you are on the travel bus. You're like, man, I'm getting the van and I'm traveling the country. I'm traveling Europe. You're doing whatever, right? I think what's coming in the future, I don't think I know because I'm looking at the spread. It's like, again, when you make decisions and choices that come from your heart, that come from a place of healing, that comes from a place of evolving your consciousness, when you are doing that work, you are building legacy wealth. Wealth doesn't just mean money, although, yeah, it includes that as well. It includes really great health. It includes a rich, rich creative life. It includes a rich social life, healthy, interdependent relationships. It entails, abundance in all of its forms, peace of mind, a mind and a heart that agree with what you're working on. But the whole trick of the matter is you actually taking the steps and putting the wands down from the past, putting the old ways of being down from the past, trusting your intuition, trusting the guidance that you're getting from Great Spirit and your team. And if you're unsure about that, that means it's time to pray. It's time to ask for help. Ask your team for help, and you will receive the clarity, Ace of Swords, that you're looking for. You know what, my loves? So in the future, what's coming in is a lot more breaking of generational patterns. It is a lot more, manifesting this long-term, security and abundance and wealth, right? This could be in relationships, new romantic relationships coming in, solidifying, locking down relationships. And I mean that in a really healthy way, like commitment, right? This is also breaking past life patterns. So this is creating long-term stability through the breaking and releasing of patterns that do not serve your best, most blessed, and highest, right, guys? So when you can do that, guess what? Here's the Lover's card. More angelic support. The Lover's card, this could mean some big, big opportunities coming in, some big, big life-changing decisions coming in. Again, new relationships, leveling up existing relationships, new careers, new entrepreneurial endeavors, new travel opportunities, new relocation opportunities. But most important of all, to be able to access all of that new opportunity that's leading you to this, is that you are doing the depth work. You are coming into union with your soul. You are integrating your masculine and feminine energies within you. You are integrating, you're doing the shadow work, you're healing your inner child. However you identify with it, you are coming into balance. There's a lot of balance. There is balance in all three of these cards. I have to hide the nudie booties, otherwise YouTube blocks me. But the Star card is about balance. You can see she has 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot in the water. And she's staying nice and evenly balanced so that she can pour the water from the cups equally. The water represents your being tapped into the higher realms, right? And the water hitting on the land is that you're tapped into your earthly realms as well. That's balance. It takes balance. That takes healing. It's the same thing with the Lover's card. That's a very big choice. The Lover's card is about a very major decision. The number 6, that's the number that is connected to the Lover's card. 6 in numerology represents and being an act of service. And it's not just like, I'm going to go volunteer and do this. It's living your life as an act of service. It's praying every single morning to Great Spirit, how can I be of service today? Please use me as your agent of the divine. How can I be of service for humanity today? How can I help? It's a choice that you make every day to balance your masculine and feminine, to balance your light and dark attributes. And it's no different with the Temperance card. Look, Archangel Michael is on the Temperance card. He is very similar to the Star card in that he has 1 foot on the earthly realm, watching out over all of us, protecting us. All we have to do is ask. And he has 1 foot in the water, which he is directly connected to the higher realms. And he is he's like pouring the cups into each other. This is like alchemy. This is like transmuting our energies. So I always talk about emotions being energies, right? I don't like to call emotions like anger or sadness bad. I don't really like to call emotions like happiness and joy good, because they're all relevant. They're all very, very relevant in our life. The trick of the matter is to give yourself the gift of temperance. Give yourself permission to feel all of the feelings, but then know how to transmute them and shift the energy from one to other so that you can release it. And you know the best way to do that? Forgiveness. Whether that's forgiving somebody else that triggered a feeling in you, or forgiving yourself. It's about accountability. It's about not holding judgment. It's about being understanding and compassionate and non-judgmental and loving and kind to yourself as well as to everybody in your life. So this is absolutely beautiful, beautiful energy. I know that this wasn't really very specific, for the collective, but I really just feel called to address this on a collective scale. Again, you're going to understand what that means to you in your life. Do you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get actual clarification. Maybe we'll get some actual detailed information. 25:02 on the clock. So show me this 10 of Wands in the past, Spirit. What was going on with this 10 of Wands and the collective's energy in the past, please and thank you. Okay. Page of Wands. Some of you could have responsibilities with children that you're carrying, you know what I mean? Maybe older children is coming through for me. This is also, the pages are about learning. The pages are about learning how to trust themselves. The pages are learning that, and they're growing into trusting their abilities, their skills, their talents, that they're capable of executing, the downloads that they're receiving, the ideas, those visionary ideas, those creative artistic ideas, those inventions that you want to bring. This is about you learning to trust yourself and put down the wands, put down everything that's not leading you. If it's not moving, 3, 2, 1 on the clock, blast off. I love that. If it's not moving the needle towards your dreams and wishes, you are learning in the past how to put it all down. And that's through all of those portals, and that's through all of that depth work, right? So again, whether that was belief structures you were putting down, whether that was a job you were putting down, responsibilities, whether that's you learning how to have boundaries and say no, right? All of that has come to an end. So I like that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, she's extremely confident. She's extremely confident, learning how to move slow and steady, like the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. Not fast and rampant like the hare, the tortoise and the hare story, right? Okay, so show me this Knight of Wands in the present situation. What was going on with this Knight of Wands? What do the viewers want to know about the Knight of Wands in the present with relation to the Emperor, please? Oops, okay. King of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this is like, again, okay, I'm tapping it. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. High Priestess. Okay, so for some of you, this is definitely related to following your heart. King of Cups definitely is somebody in his desirable state who definitely knows how to, he is in governance of his emotions, not the other way around. Doesn't let his emotions control him. Do you know what I mean? He is in control of his emotions because our emotions are technically filtered through our minds. And so we have control. We have the gift and the grace of choice to choose how we're channeling that energy. So remember when I was telling you how to know how to transmute and shift your emotions from one to the other? Well, the King of Cups knows how to do that. So again, this is about you following your heart. This is about you, a lot of you, again, moving and relocating, following your heart, moving to where you're being called to go. This is also about you traveling to where you felt called to go, right? Wheel of Fortune, definitely a lot of change happening right now, overarching energy. I definitely feel like it's good stuff coming in because, again, here's the High Priestess again, trusting your intuition, trusting your inner guidance, your inner calling. Your soul's calling you to do something and you're doing it. You're not listening to the external anymore. No. 8 of Cups, walking away, moving away, even if it paid the bills. It wasn't bringing you fulfillment and you're walking away from it. I'm not telling anybody to quit their jobs. This is something that you've already been planning on or that you will be planning on. It's coming through with the portal. It's like your priority is to trust your intuition and your inner knowing and follow what your heart's telling you to do. Whether that's picking up the phone and calling that person that you were in love with, shifting from the Knight of Wands energy into the King of Cups, like maybe it was a one and done in the past is what's coming through, but now you really have true feelings for this person. You want to go for it. Now you're taking action on it because you're following your heart. Plug the energy into whatever story thread it fits, whether that's you following your soul's calling to move, you're following your heart, taking the steps to do it, traveling, right? Again, that's leading you to absolute fulfillment. That's leading you to tons of abundance. moving away from head in the sand energy, 2 of Swords. 6 plus 2 of Swords equals 8 of Swords, which if you know what that looks like on tarot, she is enclosed. She thinks that she's stuck. She thinks that she can't move. No, not anymore. You can. The 2 of Swords in a healthy and a light attribute is about, I don't need to see with my physical eyes because I trust my inner sight. I trust my inner knowing, my intuition. I know how to have healthy boundaries and move forward. And you're moving away from people, places, things, environments, hobbies, habits that are not healthy for you. And you're moving towards something that's really, really great for you. Show me the 10 of Pentacles. What's coming in with the 10 of Pentacles for this collective, please and thank you. I know that this is all over the board, guys. This can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Again, if you feel aligned with my energy and you want me to tap into your specific energy and what's happening in your life, the best way to do that is to do a one-to-one reading. I do live readings over Zoom, and I also do pre-recorded ones where you get to choose what type of reading type you want, and you get to ask specific questions that I can channel for you. Either way, you get the recording of the readings for yours to keep forever. So it's a good deal. All right, what's coming in with the 10 of Pentacles in the future in the next 30 days? Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing rage. I was hearing Rage Against the Machines taking the power back. As I look at the Ace of Swords, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Justice card. I love it. Yeah, Justice card, 10 of Wands. It's really, really clear. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're learning how to master your mindset with the Page of Swords, overarching energy of that. I feel like the 10 of Pentacles being clarified by Libra, Justice. I mean, we're in the 11 month. We're in the 11 month. This is the 11 card. It's like you are choosing to see very, very clearly and putting down any of the wands, anything. You're walking away from people, places, and things. You're putting down anything that isn't helping you move the needle forward on that visionary dream, on that artistic, on that invention. And that includes you're not picking up things. You're not trying to fill up an empty void anymore. You see very, very clearly. You see very, very clearly. Now, some of you, this can also mean marriage. With the Justice card and the Lovers card, I can see marriage coming in. I can also see just commitment is coming in, long-term commitment, maybe moving in together, signing a lease, buying a house together. That can also be coming in. Again, not giving a damn what anybody else thinks. You're putting it down. You're not carrying the weight of the world on anybody. And I think for some of you, there's been some gossip, people trying to get in your head, people spying, the Page of Swords energy. This could also be you up in your head about it in the past. No more. No, you're coming into balance, 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take, reciprocal, whatever that is, a reciprocal relationship, a reciprocal way of living, right? Being a lot more generous with yourself and with others. You know what I'm saying? You're not moving and operating like the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You're transitioning out of that into more of like the Knight of Cups, more balanced like the Lovers card. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Speaking of, show me the Lovers card. What's coming in with the Lovers card, please and thank you. 3, 2. Ooh, that's way too many. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, Page of Cups. 8 of Wands, definitely some type of movement. Queen of Cups. Wow, I got the King and Queen of Cups on the board here. Yeah, I got the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The Lovers card is being clarified by the Page of Cups. So I feel like, again, there could be children involved. Pages are learners. They're students, right? They're learning. They're getting comfortable in their skin. They're not experts yet. So I feel like, you know, this is you definitely. Actually, I feel like you're going from the Page of Cups, momentum, movement, into the Queen of Cups. Like you are going from just kind of like feeling things around a little bit, like, okay, is that really like a clear hit I just got? Am I really trusting what's coming through for me? I feel like you really are. There's a big healing coming in. There's a big healing coming in. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody significantly younger than you, and they're coming towards you, or you're going towards them, like moving and relocating towards them. There's definitely some type of message coming in between, it could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Aries. I've got Sagittarius on the board, Aquarius, Pisces. So there's definitely some type of movement, travel, going back and forth between each other. Again, because I feel like there's some type of a commitment. There's some type of a commitment. In terms of work and career, I feel like this is definitely an opportunity to relocate or travel with the career, or it's just, hey, things are speeding up. Things are going to speed up rapidly. And that makes sense because I feel like we're experiencing really rapid timeline shifts. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's cool. All right, so what is the final guidance? What is the final guidance or action for this beautiful, beautiful collective? Lots of different storylines popping off here, guys. Just take what resonates, leave the rest on the table. Again, last time I'm going to say it. I know I'm like a broken record, but I just really want to like empower people to feel really confident and trust themselves in trusting their intuition so that you can make choices and take action that really, really empower you and move the needle forward on, living your best and most blessed. You know what I mean? So if you're looking for specifics, hit me up. Booking link is in the description box. What is the final guidance? Please and thank you. 3. I just heard times they are a changin'. King of Pentacles. Wow. Awesome, Spirit. What else? That's very abundant. And that's Taurus energy also. 3, 2, and 1. 6 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, Temperance card again on the bottom of the deck. It's really, really, Spirit's very adamant that it's really important moving forward. We've got the King of Pentacles, and we've got the 6 of Wands, and we've got the 2 of Cups. Moving forward a lot more slowly than a lot of us are accustomed to. A lot of us are accustomed to like burnout syndrome and whatnot. And the King of Pentacles, just like the Queen of Pentacles, moves a lot more slowly and methodically, very much balanced and integrated masculine and feminine energies. The King of Pentacles, awesome, corporate leader, awesome entrepreneur, real estate, finance, being very resourceful, very responsible, but also very generous, right? With resources, income, money, that type of thing. But the bottom line is the King of Pentacles only works on what truly, 333 on the clock. Thank you, Ascended Masters. The King of Pentacles only truly works on what is really, truly coming from his heart and bringing him absolute joy and fulfillment. And it also has to be for the betterment of all. King of Pentacles is creating products and services and offerings that are going to make a difference in other people's lives. And so if you're following that archetype of energy, 6 of Wands, you're going to achieve amazing success and victory. You're going to be recognized by your peers. Not that you need it, but it's always nice. You're going to be cheered on by your spirit team as well. You know what I'm saying? And 2 of Cups, this is going to bring a lot of fulfilling opportunities for you. This is also, again, aligning you with the universe to really manifest what your heart is truly desiring. So I really, really, really love that. I'm being called to pull one final card, and then we're going to end it here. We're at 38 minutes on the clock. Holy smokes. What do they need to surrender or surrender to help them through the next 30 days, Spirit, please, and thank you. 3, 2, and 1. Surrender stubbornness. Surrender to passion. Wow, I love that. This is amazing. Surrender to divine timing. Surrender to divine timing on the bottom of the deck. I love that. Surrendering resentment. So remember when I was talking about finding that balance and being able to alchemize our feelings and our emotions, right? Going from anger to love and so forth. And how do we do that is through releasing it through forgiveness. It's really important. If you want to manifest your heart's desires, you've got to forgive others and you've got to forgive yourself. Resentment is probably one of the lower vibrational experiences you can have. And when you hold on to resentment and bitterness, those types of things, it shows up and presents in your body as physical illness or like chronic illness. It's not a good thing. It's called psychosomatics. Surrendering stubbornness. It's not going to be a my way or the highway deal, and you don't have to control everything. This is again where you spirit really wants you to lean in to working with spirit, praying, asking for guidance, asking for help. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to do it all. And stubbornness actually resists what you're trying to bring in. So you want to be really free flowing and very open and flexible, because how you think things are going to come in, they may not actually come in that way, or it may not be meant to come in a specific way like that for you. It's probably going to come in and manifest something even better. Do you know what I mean? And I like this one most of all, okay? Surrender to passion. Passion, living your life, savoring passion and pleasure. As long as you're not hurting anyone, and that's being passionate when you wake up in the morning, passionate about what you get to do for the day. Again, passionate for your loved ones, for your lover, for your family, for your friends. Enjoying yourself, enjoying your life. We're not meant to be, right? So I really, really hope that this was helpful for you. If it was and something resonated, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. If this is where we leave it and you've been here with me the whole time, thank you so very much. Please do all the likies and the subscribies and the follows. It totally means the world to me. And again, until the next time, my loves, be well, love well, live well. I love you all.